Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today I have an Archer and Olive box to share with you. I don't know if I've ever done an Archer and Olive unboxing on my channel. I haven't shopped that much from Archer and Olive because I've been trying to use my stash, but I saw this box. It got a little bit of a beating in the mail, but I saw this box launched, I think it was last week, and when I saw the items inside, I just could not resist. I also want to say that code Elise10 will give you a discount. So we've got everything really nicely packaged in here. This is my first experience, so it's exciting. We have a stamp set. Let's go ahead and move this over and kind of take each thing out at once. So I have been, not each thing out at once, each thing out one at a time. I have been focusing much more on self-care, and that was why this box really spoke to me and the items in it. And again, the packaging is just beautiful. My ability to open the packaging, not so beautiful. But first up, we have this stamp set. So you have a black ink pad, and then we have a block. I don't know if this has, can't tell if it has a layer on it or not. I feel like it probably does. It's also like cloudy because it's ice cold. It just occurred to me to track this package and it was delivered, which is strange because it's President's Day. And then let's take these out. Oh, you can look here at the stamps that are inside. So we have, keep that down. We'll go this way. Today's self-care, reflection, doodle of the day. I love this box here. This is a battery charge and you can stamp like where your battery is at the day. I am worthy, daily check-in, did my best, today I feel, and you have these emojis that you can put in here. Physical activity, total minutes, fuzz on me, total steps, hydrate. My affirmation today, sleep quality, restless, deep sleep, hours wake up, stress level, come to burnout. So all of these stamps, and of course, as stamping goes, you would take one of these out. They're kind of stuck on here, but I feel like it's because, there we go. It's because it is so cold. So I would take that today I feel and put this little smiley one in there. And then we have, I think there has, oh, there it is. Look at that. I saw it. There we go. The today I feel. Ignore my fingerprints on that. So that is the stamp set. And then let's put this back down just to keep everything protected for now. Put this back in. So we should also open this because I'm going to want to test these out. There we go. All right. I'm not going to put that lid back on since I have trouble opening the lid for now anyway. Okay. Next up, we have decorative adhesive tape. I don't want to like rip this because the packaging is so pretty. So I think this is washi. Yes, indeed. So we have 4 rolls of washi here. I think I have a washi cutting card right over here. I do indeed. So first up is this pale green, kind of like a sage. And this has gold hearts, teeny tiny little gold hearts that are in foil. You can see them there. The next one is this eucalyptus that has these little tiny gold dots. Having trouble getting this part open. I feel like when it's thicker like this, it's a little harder to get it started. Plus, I'm sure the cold temperature of the washi doesn't help when it comes to the adhesive. So let's try to get this all in one swoop. There we go. So you can see that eucalyptus with the little tiny dots as well. Really pretty. Then the next one is kind of just this leaf pattern. This doesn't have any gold. I've also never had Archer and Olive washi tape before. So it feels like a really good washi tape. It has like a little bit of a shine to it, like you can see there. There's a little bit more of a shine than we tend to see in washi tape, but I feel like once it's down, I mean, part of that is my lighting, right? I just have this really intense lighting. And then we have this one that's a little bit thicker, but this has let me get my sentence together, some kinds of prompts. So this first one that I ripped, write down all the self-care activities you enjoy and pick at least one to do today. Reflect on 3 things you're grateful for in your current environment. Explore a nearby place you've never visited. Take 30 minutes to do a physical activity you enjoy, e.g., walking, stretching, yoga, or sports. How do you handle stress and what rituals or activities help you relax? And then you have write down all the self-care activities you enjoy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 before it repeats. So I like that these are prompts and you can, repeat them if you wanted to every 5 days. Next up, we have playing cards with self-care activities and prompts. It says each card suit represents a category of prompts or activities to be a guide as you prioritize your self-care. Pull these out. And we have, these are like actual playing cards. I don't know that I realized that. Oh, sorry about the shaking. When I first picked these up, you could actually kind of use them because they're playing cards, but they're really cool prompts because you could even just shuffle them up, pick one out, create a journal page exploring your current emotions through abstract shapes and colors. Let's grab another. I feel like some of this is the element of surprise, so I don't know that we need to go through all the ones in the pack. Dedicate a spread to your favorite artistic techniques and mediums. That's cool. Another one here. Plan your hypothetical ideal day in detail. Pick a day on the calendar and do as many of those things as possible. That's really fun. And let's do one more. What are 3 values that are important to you and how do they guide your decisions? I like a thought-provoking prompt, which these definitely are. And then we have the Archer and Olive A5 dot grid notebook. I love the A5 size, and I've been loving using my Happy Planner dot grid notebook for journaling. So maybe this is just my like self-care as I need it type of planner. Oh, look how pretty this is. Oh my goodness. This is stunning. I love this color. And I love the white lined on here, like this eucalyptus, and even the binding. Like if you'd see it on your shelf like this. I'm trying to get the whole height in here and I can't, but it's so pretty. You have, of course, a pen loop and a band. And then we have This Book Belongs To, this gold leaf inside, which feels very elegant. And then you have the Archer and Olive paper, which is, it's high. I mean, it should be, I think, 160 GSM. And then you also have the pocket in the back, which is empty. So this is nice and thick. And then we have a bookmark too. Now, I think one of the reasons, I do have a couple of Archer and Olive notebooks, but one of the reasons I hadn't like taken a deep dive into them is because that feeling of perfection and not being able to like fulfill the quality of journal that this is. But I feel like now that I've gotten used to journaling and I've gotten past that fear, then now I feel ready to use this. So I want to test out some of these stamps and we'll test them out just right back here. So I've got the ink pad, we have the acrylic block, and I really like this one here. So this is going to be sized nicely, of course, because it's all meant for this. Now, I've seen some people put this on the stamp, it's like on put the stamp on the block itself this way, but what I've done that has worked well for me, although this maybe is kind of like this, although I've really only used really tiny stamps or tiny ink pads, not these bigger ones. So we'll see how this goes. This is not necessarily a review of the stamping because I've only stamped like twice, so I don't know that I'm qualified to leave a review on stamps or ink. But you know what? For someone who's only stamped twice, that was pretty good. And I think that that speaks to the quality of this because that was really impressive. Then we have, let's grab this Today I Feel again and just make sure that I'm having it like the right spot. You could put it together, I guess, but you could also probably put it apart. I think that maybe doing it separate would be better. So we're gonna put this down, give it a few dabs so it looks like it's saturated. That down, and then we'll take this off. Use this little smile, and this is where having the clear acrylic block is going to be really helpful because I'll be able to see exactly where this should go. There you go. Well, I guess this drying, yeah, it may take a minute to dry. I don't know that this is like a speed drying. The other thing, one of these that I wanted to try, we're not going to do all of them, but I do want to try the battery charging because I think that this is a really cool idea. So we're going to take today's energy level. We'll take this. Get that nice and saturated. Put down the battery here. And then you could either take this one like that, or what I'm gonna do is, let's see, there's 6 on here. I would say that today my battery is a 4 out of a 6. Part of that is because I'm off work for the day. And like, while I feel productive, I've also rested, but I don't have a ton of energy. I wish I had a little bit more. So we're gonna give it a 4 there. And then just press this right down there. That's so cool. What a fun stamping idea. And like I said, there are so many others here today. Self-care, sleep quality, stress level, daily check-in. So you could take this daily check-in one and put that down. And we're gonna, I don't think I put this down straight on the block. And you can put that right there. And there's your little daily check-in. So with the pages that are, the stamps that are on here, I mean, this could fill up one page on here really easily. And then you could also use one of these playing card prompts to write this down. You could use that to journal around it. You could bring in, just made a little bit of a mess here with the washi. Let's take a look at what this washi looks like down on paper and not on my pink background. Get this one. I do tend to keep my washi to have a little bit of an edge here because of, you saw my struggle in trying to rip it up. Although it feels a little bit better now that it's warmed up a little and it's not as cold in my office as it was on my front porch where it's been sitting there for the last few hours and I had no idea. Which is strange because like I should have gotten a ring alert, but that's a problem for another day. And then just rip, and of course you can rip this down too. That one is a little blocked off. So anyway, this is just kind of an unboxing, and let's take a look at what's inside. I forgot an item. I was literally uploading this video to YouTube. It had already been edited, and I was cleaning up my desk and realized that there was one more item sitting in the box. This is the writing pen with black ink. This is a nice heavy pen. It says Archer and Olive here on the cap, and it's like a creamy white. And let's go back over here. And This is a ballpoint pen, so part of me says it's like not worth stopping my video upload because I don't love ballpoint pens, but oh, it's inky. Well, I mean, it's ballpoint, but even without like a lot of pressure, it's pretty inky. It does smudge. It takes a few seconds because the hello was fine, but oh. I find that writing with pens on journals doesn't always go well. Whoops. It really depends on the pen. So I think that this shouldn't be the selling point of the box. It shouldn't be the point that makes you not buy the box. It's here, and when I realized that I didn't include it, like that I missed it, I knew that I needed to redo the video, that part of the video. But there's a pen, so that's kind of that. It's not necessarily bad. I'm sure there's some people who like this type of pen. It's probably not my ideal one, but for some it might be. Okay. Now we are going to wrap this up. So you have the journal, we have the washi, we have, oops, the stamp set, the acrylic block, the ink, the affirmation playing cards, and I haven't quite pulled out all of the stamps. So again, it's a great box, and Code Elise 10 will give you a discount.